Hello everyone, a warm good morning to all of you. Would like to welcome to all to this YouTube channel. I hope all are doing well. So, with the continuation of international relation, we'll discuss system theory and game theory as per our SSB syllabus of the political science. So, before switch to our today discussion, would like to highlight the objective of the session to develop an approach how to crack the question with regard to the international relations. The first and foremost objective that will inculcate to you how to crack a question with regard to international relations. Second thing, to highlight the way the question frames. Okay, we all study, but our objective to highlight the way the question frame. Then third thing, to interpret the previous year trend and expected trends. So what is the third key objective? Now, to highlight the previous year trend and to expected the trends. So what are the question was already asked, and what could be the expected question in our upcoming examination, and this session is going to deals with these three objectives. So without delay, I would like to start the our class with first the questions. What are the question in store? Okay, what are the previous year questions? What are the question has been asked? We will discuss that thing. Then in subsequent way we will discuss the theory part. Okay, बहुत बढ़िया. Let's start the first question before you. Question number first, JP Nas was known for option A game theory, option B functionalism, option C decision making theory, option D bargaining theory. JP Nas. So as you all know, JP Nas famous for the concept of game theory. Okay, so option A is the answer. We have already discussed that JP Nas famous for the concept of game theory. बहुत बढ़िया. Then moving to the next question, which of the following combination game theory utilized to analyze the strategic interaction among the decision makers? Option A mathematics and reason, option B reason and logic, and option C logic and rationality, and option D mathematics and logic. So what is the answer of question number 2? I have a little confused regarding this question. I marked it as star questions. I will let you know in subsequent class. Okay. Next question. That game theory owes a heavy debt to the seminal work that theory of the games and economic behavior. It has been written by whom? Option A Morton Kaplan, option B John von Neumann and Oscar Morgenstern, option C Carl Dodge, and option D Michael Haas. So correct answer of this question option B. Okay, moving to the next question. You need to find the incorrect pair. Okay, Immanuel Wallerstein dependency theory, von Neumann end of history, then Morgenthau realism, and Francis Fukuyama game theory. So there is a option code that you need to find the which one is the correct pair. Okay, which one is the correct pair? So it is option 1, this one is option 1, this one is option 2, this one is option 3, and this one is option 4. So AB option 1, AC option 2, BD option 3, and AD option 4. So you need to find which one is the basically correct pair. Okay. So the correct answer of question number 4. So question number 4 correct answer, A and C, that Morgenthau realism and Immanuel Wallerstein dependency theory. Okay, option 2 is the correct answer. Okay, so as you all know that von Neumann's related to the game theory and Francis Fukuyama related to the concept of end of history. Okay, it's a very easy question. Next question, that as per the Morton Kaplan, which period considered as a golden age of the balance of the power? So as you all know that the Morton Kaplan considered the balance of power as a golden age, and you need to find the according to Morton Kaplan which period considered as the golden age of the balance of the power. Option A 1815 to 1914 period, 1915 to 2014, then 1715 to 1814, then 1814 to 1915. So which one is correct? So the question number 5, for the question number 5 the correct answer is option A. Okay, question number 5 correct answer is option A. Then moving to the next question, to Morton Kaplan, in which model each state would have the potential capability to deter each others. Okay, that each state would have, that means that your any kind of state have the power to create a fear factors in other states, okay, to other states. So which model? Option A, loose bipolar system, option B, tight bipolar system, and C, unit veto system, and D, hierarchical systems. As you all know, Morton Kaplan talks about 6 models. Okay, 6 model to the system theory of international relations. How many model? 6 model. And from that you have to find the which one is appropriate for the this question number 5. Okay, so the answer of question number 5, option C, unit veto systems. What is unit veto system? We'll discuss. Next question, which among the following is a model of international politics as per Morton Kaplan? Okay, so which one is the part of the 6th model to international politics according to the Morton Kaplan? Okay, so option A, the balance of power system, option B, the hierarchical system, option C, the liberal order system, and option D, tight bipolar systems. Which one is the model? So you need to find from the following options, like option 1 A and B, option 2 A B D, option 3 A B C, and option 4 A and D. So obviously you have to find the correct answers. If you know, then you can use the elimination methods. Okay, there is a method to answer this kind of question, that is known as elimination methods. Which method? Elimination method. And with the help of elimination method we could able to crack this question, this kind of questions. Okay, so here you have to eliminate the liberal order systems. Option C, eliminate. So wherever option C you try to eliminate, and option 2 is the answer. Very nice. Okay, very nice. Question number 7, option 2 is the answer. Very nice. Okay, so this is your all about the question which is in our store with respect to the decision making theory along with your system theory along with your the game theory. Now the time to cover the or revise the theory. Okay, now the time we need to revise the theory part of our today discussion. So let's quickly discuss that system theory, Morton Kaplan. In international relations we study the Morton Kaplan's system theory. There are number of scholars who were prominent with regard to the system theory, but out of that Morton Kaplan system theory one of the significant contribution to the international politics. Okay, and he wrote a book, System and Process in International Politics. Okay, in international politics he wrote a book, System and Process in International Politics. Okay, so System and Process in International Politics, the book written by Morton Kaplan. Very very important, multiple time has been asked and this time could be asked. Okay, and he elaborate the interaction between the international system and the nation state systems. What is the nation state system? Now after Westphalia system 1648 nation state system is originated, and Morton Kaplan here talk about the interaction between the nation state system along with the international system. Okay, in his the book System Process in International Politics, and he talk about the 6 model to the international systems. How many model? 6 model to international systems. If they ask the question who provide the 6 model to the international system theory, it is the Morton Kaplan. So Morton Kaplan famous for the 6 model to international systems. बहुत बढ़िया. Then what are the 6 models? The first one is the balance of the power. What is the balance of power? Balance of power, as we all know, that talks about the to develop a arm race. To develop a arm race. Take a small examples. India and Pakistan, they are balanced to each other because they have a like nuclear weapons, and balance of power leads to reduce the war. Okay, leads to reduce the war because balance of the power, it's a principles of realistic thought. Okay, balance of power is a principle of realistic thoughts, and it minimize the chances of the war because both the state have the power to balance to each others, and In this regard, your Morton Kaplan consider the balance of power is the age of a golden age from 1815 to 1914. बहुत बढ़िया. Then next, the loose bipolar systems. What is loose bipolar system? A loose bipolar system in which there are the two super blocks along with the existence of the your third world or the alliance or the international organization like United Nations. Then tight bipolar system in which there is exist of the superpower, that is how two polar, along with there is non-existence of the alliance, even the existence of alliance but no relevance, that is the tight bipolar system. Then universal system, for example a international or the federal government, that is how United Nation, that is how universal system. Then hierarchical system in which one state is a enjoying the hegemonic power. For example, in a particular time USA enjoyed the hegemonic power and other states are subordinate to it, that is a hierarchical system. And unit veto system, which is very very important, that each and every state has a potential to create a fear factor to other states, that is how unity veto system. Veto means what? That each and everyone has a absolute power, each and everyone has the sharing power, that is how unity veto. Remember, in United Nations Security Council veto power, that every single state of the United Security Council permanent member have a similar kind of the power, be it your China, be it your France, be it your USA, different thing. So these are your 6 model to international system by Morton Kaplan. So if they ask the question, then you should remember. Okay, so very very important in our upcoming examination, this kind of question could be asked. Moving to the next theory, that is how game theory. We are now going to discuss the game theory. Okay, in last examination there is a question that JP Nash belong to which theory. So most of people are not able to provide the correct answers, and this kind of things we need to revise in this session only. Okay, game theory that we have discussed. Within game theory, the thinker, school of thought and books. So let's start the game theory. Let me change the color of the pen. So game theory, it's a branch of the mathematics. Initially it is a branch of mathematics, and first systematic work published by with regard to game theory by John von Neumann and Oscar Morgenstern. Okay, the first systematic work with regard to game theory was published by John von Neumann and Oscar Morgenstern in his book The Theory of Game and Economic Behavior. Okay, the theory of games and economic behavior, बहुत बढ़िया. Then your game theory started getting used in by international scholar in 1950s and 1960s. In a way we can say that during the time of the Cold War the game theory became significant. Okay, when it became significant during the time of the Cold War. So in international relation, when the game theory became a landmark field to the international relation during the time of the Cold War, we can say that during the time of Cold War it became very very important for the study of international relations. And who are the scholars who bring attentions of international community with regard to game theory? They are William Ricker and Thomas Sellings. So they are Thomas Selling and William Ricker, one of the famous scholar to the game theory of international relations. And within the game theory there are two model of the game theory, that is a prisoner dilemma and the game of chicken. So prisoner dilemma and game of chicken, it is a part of the game theory. And prisoner dilemma deals with the arm race, why arm race take place, how the state take decisions at a conflict situations, which kind of decision should be considered best, what are the rational decision, all the questions are discussed under the prisoner dilemma. So for that you need to remember prisoner dilemma, which deals with the arm race, a part of the game theory to international relation. Then game of chicken. In game of chicken we discuss the concept of Cuban Missile Crisis, that a conflict situation in which both the state at the edge of nuclear war, and if one state take a misconception steps, then it will result into the nuclear war and complete destructions. So in game of chicken we understand the concept of complete destruction, but on other hand in prisoner dilemma we discuss how the state take decision at the conflict situation and what kind of decision are considered the rational or logical fit. Okay, so that is how the prisoner dilemma and game of chicken, the part of the your what international relation of the game theory, very very important. Then now some of the extra information with regard to exam, that Jepinas important scholar to game theory. Okay, so they have already asked the question, they will not ask this kind of thing, but I know in your SSB the question do repeat. If you ask me, does SSB repeat the questions, does UGCnet repeat the question? In the case of UGCnet I will say there is no repetition of the questions, but in the case of SSB there is a repetition of question. We has been noticed the question which is asked in 2019, 2016, 2000 your the basically 21, and repetition also we have noticed in the 2023 December. So that is how clear fact. If you pick out the paper, then you can analyze how the question are framed. So this is how thing. And Nash equilibrium, a strategy of the game theory of objective to non-cooperative game. So they can simply ask the question, non-cooperative games related to whom? That is how expected question regarding JP Nash. Okay, very very important. So guys, with this note I would like to conclude, or I reached the conclusion of our lecture. I hope it is found very interesting, valuable and learnable, and thank you for everyone for being part of this lesson. Again I would like to remember to all of you that I have a target to achieve the 500 subscriber in this month only, and for that everyone need to share with a single friend. That is how my attitude, that your each and every share to a single person will help to achieve my target. And you know, if I achieve my target, then no one going to stop me to achieve your target. Let me help you and let help to me. So this is how the win-win situation. And if you like my effort, do subscribe and do share with your friend and press the bell icon as your matter of attentions. And if you like my session, please press the like button. Thank you guys, thank you so much, thank you.